My name's Al from Alchemy, and I'm here showing the Circle community how to build a USDC token-gated DApp on Alchemy. So one really cool thing, as a shout out to the Circle space for kind of hosting us in their space, we created a brand new component using Create Web3 DApp. And basically what we're going to do in this short demo, I want it to be as short as possible, is we're going to build a USDC token-gated DApp in under 4 minutes. So let's see how fast we can do it. As a quick intro, Create Web3 DApp is a command line tool or package that allows you to create a full stack DApp in under 4 minutes. So we will see that in action today, and let's jump into it. So just a little more intro into Create Web3 DApp. It's very similar if you're a React developer to create React app. So it's just one command line command that you run, and you answer a few prompt questions, and you're up and running with a full Web3 setup. So let's run through it. And some more intro on Create Web3 DApp. It also gives you pre-built components. So if you're interested in, for example, an NFT gallery, a collection info display, or an NFT minter, it gives you all the tools that you need, as well as the instructions and different kind of packages that you need to set it up, all super instantly. So let's run through it. Let's pull up a terminal. Let's see. I'll pull up a new terminal, and I'll make this big. OK, cool. And I'll CD into my desktop, and I'll make dir. I'll just call it Create Web3 DApp Token-Gate. And I'll CD into that. Cool. And I will run that command that is telling me to. I'll just copy paste it, bring my terminal up again. Boom. So also, I said this is similar to React, like Create React app, but it's also, if you've ever done hard hat, this is also the same, right? You do npx hard hat, it asks you a couple of questions, and you're fully set up with a hard hat environment. This is very similar with a Web3 DApp. So project name, I'll just do like cool token-gate, because that's what we're going to write. And we actually, this isn't like a script or anything, but we did a bunch of these guides here that we're handing out to builders at the hackathon so that they can get up and building with Create Web3 DApp, the Alchemy SDK, and of course, making it a USDC token-gate, right? So cool token app. I'm going to do create default full stack application, or DApp. It has you choose your chain. So is that visible? Hopefully it is. Let's see, make sure my head doesn't cover it. So it has you choose your chain. I'm just going to do Ethereum. Choose your network. I'll do testnet, since this is a hackathon and we're proof of concepting. And it has you choose a a blockchain development environment. We can skip this for now, because we're not going to deploy any smart contracts. We're just going to do a quick DApp interface. It says, do you already have an Alchemy account? I do, so I'm going to click yes. And what I like is it instantly transports you to the Alchemy dashboard in order to fetch your account. So I'm just going to get one of these random testnet API keys or test API keys, copy it, exit out of that. That's all you need to do in order to gain instant connection to the blockchain. Copy, paste it, and boom, you're off and running. It'll set you up. It'll take like a couple seconds, but that's literally all you need to get up and running. And you'll see, we'll just do like one more command to, start up this app. This is based on Next.js, and you'll see you're up and running with a bunch of setup. So Create Web3 DApp abstracts away from you the process of setting up a process.env or .env to protect your environment variables, the process of setting up a wallet integration, and you'll see shortly that is what will happen. Let's see. All right, CD, cool token-gate. It says there, I don't know if it's big enough, but it says there, CD into the cool token-gate. So I'll do that and run npm run dev. And cool. Now we're going to localhost 3000. And boom, we have a full-fledged Web3 DApp set up in, what was that, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And it instantly connects to my wallet here, and it shows my ENS name and my balance, which is pretty cool. I'm already on Gurley, so what I'm going to do is kind of roughly follow the instructions in this guide, which is available online as well. But we're going to build a USDC token-gate. So let's do that as quick as possible so that the end video is really quick and accessible. So what I'm going to do is, so I already did all the kind of step one, which was using create Web3 DApp to show us this. I'm going to bring back the terminal, do another tab here, open VS Code. And let's see, let's zoom into this. All right. And what I'm going to do, so typically, this template is so new that typically these templates will be included here for you. So if you want to do like an NFT gallery, all the code will be already on the website, readily available. This template is so new and written specifically for Circle and USDC that it's not even on the website yet. So I have some like little bit.ly links that I'll have to use. So the first step is to edit the index.js file by going to bit.ly rtw3. Okay, cool. So it takes me to the GitHub. This is so new that it's recently pushed. You can copy paste this, go back into your Visual Studio Code, go to the pages index.js, and just kind of obliterate all that and copy paste this kind of new template in. This is going to be the start of your USDC token gate. So if you go back to localhost 3000, it already kind of changes, right? It's like black text, so it's not looking too great. It says you have to pay 1 USDC to see the secret, and it'll have you like verify. But it doesn't look too great. Step 2 has you actually import the styles component. So let's go here and do the home module.css. We'll copy that, go into Visual Studio, copy paste that, and you'll see that will look a little better. Cool. So in order to see a secret in this app, you have to pay 1 USDC. So this is kind of like a rough version, very minimalistic featured version of a Web3 Stripe, where there's a hidden secret on the other end, and in order to reveal it, you have to pay 1 USDC to the merchant, right? And that secret, as the guide here says, can be anything. It can be a video, it can be, the location of a secret party, a private key. So cool. I think there is just one more step. We have to get the API in so that we can authenticate users. Because what this token gate does is it actually verifies the signatures of users. So if you connect to the DApp, it will verify you instantly and see whether you've made a payment. So I'll go to Visual Studio, the API folder, new file, auth user.js. That's what we'll call it. And boom, we'll copy paste that. And we are literally done. That's it. That's the token gate, and we can test it now. So I'll connect to a wallet that hasn't made the payment. So I've obviously pre-made the payment, and I'll show what is being verified in the backend. But for example, account 1, right? It just connected, and say this account that I just connected wants to see what the secret is. So they have to click this button, and what happens is the wallet pops up, and it has them create a signature, and then that will send that signature to the backend and then verify that the user basically produced a signature validly, basically that the user owns their private key. So this account has not made the payment. So it'll verify the payment and it'll say, hey, wait, you haven't paid 1 USDC to this address, right? And this address could be anything. It could be a merchant, it could be a DAO, whatever, right? So now let's go to an address that has actually performed the payment. And that can be anything, right? It can be services, whatever. So this Life of Bitcoin, that's my ENS. This one has performed the payment. We'll verify. And verifying payment. Fingers crossed. And there we go. So the secret text is revealed. It's a little silly. It says the secret party is at 555 Krabby Patty Street at 1 p.m. PST. So that's the secret message that was revealed. You needed to pay 1 USDC to see it. But again, it's very a simplistic example on purpose so that builders can expand on it, right? So the secret can be a video, a private key, whatever you want. And the token gate is on USDC, right? But maybe it's based on USDC and you owning some NFT. You can really create anything, any customization that you want in there. So that is the USDC token DApp. I'll just really quickly take a moment to show what was being verified in the backend code. So when the user did the signature, the backend received it in Next.js, verifies that signature. If that signature is successful, it will make a query using the Alchemy SDK that says, hey, use the get asset transfers endpoint to give me all of the asset transfers that have occurred from literally the first block ever to the latest that are ERC20 tokens, right? So it gets all of that back, and then it aggregates all the total values of those transactions. So it'll basically count how much you've ever sent in ERC20 of USD, and then return that value. So if the total tokens sent are 1 or greater than 1, as the app kind of prompts the user to do, it reveals the secret. And if it's not greater than 1, it'll reveal the fact that they still have to pay the USDC. So yeah, that is the Token-Gate component using USDC, using Create Web3 DApp, and the Alchemy SDK. Hope you guys like that.